Hello and welcome. You're watching The Buck Stops Here and I'm Barkhada. The big political story tonight. Mandir politics is back to haunt Uttar Pradesh. Culture Minister Mahesh Sharma was in Ayodhya today talking about a museum dedicated to Lord Ram. The Samajwadi Party is talking about a Ram Leela themed park. This is of course competitive temple politics. But the question, of course, is with both of them denying that this has anything to do with the elections, and who's going to believe that? Does the issue even have resonance as a voting issue in 2016? Can you really take the politics of the 80s and the 90s and resurrect them in 2016? Will voters actually care to vote on this issue? Well, certainly some within the BJP seem to think that the BJP is not being tough enough or clear enough on the building of a Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. Senior BJP leader Vinay Katiyar has in fact spoken about how this proposed museum by the centre in Ayodhya is nothing but a lollipop. He wants the real thing, a mandir. On the program today, we'll be debating the return to Mandir politics. But first, let's go straight to Vinay Katiyar for his response on why he thinks the proposed museum by his party and by the centre is a lollipop. Vinay ji, क्या ये समझा जाए कि आपकी जो पोजीशन है वो पार्टी पोजीशन से अलग पोजीशन है और आप कह रहे हैं कि म्यूजियम ये जो बन रहा है जिसके लिए महेश शर्मा जी वहां गए हैं वो सिर्फ लॉलीपॉप है? व्हाट डू यू मीन कि ये सिर्फ लॉलीपॉप है? आपके लिए ये काफी नहीं है? आप क्या चाहते हैं?
नहीं, मैंने तो ये कहा है कि विकास के लिए जो भी काम करेगा वो अच्छा है, मैं उसका स्वागत करता हूं। लेकिन समाजवादी पार्टी जिसके मुलायम सिंह जी मुखिया हैं, उन्होंने कार सेवकों पर गोली चलवाई। 3.5 लाख से भी अधिक कार सेवक शहीद हुए हैं जब से राम जन्मभूमि का विवाद चालू हुआ है, तब से लेकर के अभी तक। बहुत सारे 76 बार युद्ध हो चुके हैं। 2 बार जब से हमने आंदोलन चलाया तब से 2 बार मुलायम सिंह के समय में भी युद्ध हुआ, बहुत सारे लोग मारे गए। लेकिन कोई राम जन्मभूमि की तो चर्चा करता नहीं है, राम मंदिर निर्माण की बात करता नहीं है। कोई लेकर के कोई योजना चला आ रहा, कोई आकर के कोई योजना लेकर चला आ रहा, और वहां पर जमीन पर कोई चीज उतर नहीं रही। वो केवल न जमीन का पता है, न किस स्थान पर बनाएंगे इसका पता है। चुनाव के महीने 2 महीने रह गए हैं, किस जगह ये बनाएंगे मालूम नहीं है। तो केवल जनता को भ्रमित करने के लिए, राम तीर्थ पार्क बनाने के लिए ये केवल कोरी घोषणा कर रहे हैं। इसी प्रकार से जो रामायण के लिए, उसके लिए पार्क बनाने की बात चल रही है, अभी उसके लिए भी जमीन नहीं है। कहाँ पर बनाएंगे बता दिया प्रदेश सरकार देगी, तो कहाँ देगी प्रदेश सरकार मालूम नहीं आ रहा है। कोई 15 किलोमीटर दूर मिलेगा, कोई कह रहा 20 किलोमीटर दूर मिलेगा, कहीं जमीन का अता पता नहीं है।
लेकिन विनय जी
ये सब लॉलीपॉप नहीं तो और क्या है?
जी, लेकिन विनय जी, आप जो बात रख रहे हैं और आप कह रहे हैं ये लॉलीपॉप है, आपने ज्यादा बात की अखिलेश यादव और समाजवादी पार्टी की, पर आप अपनी पार्टी की बात करिए, आप अपने केंद्र सरकार की बात करिए जो म्यूजियम बनाने की बात कर रहे हैं, उसके बारे में स्पेसिफिकली आप क्या बोलेंगे?
नहीं, मैंने आपने बात आपने हमारी बात सुना नहीं। मैंने रामायण भी, हमने रामायण की भी बात कही है। जो रामायण पार्क बनाया जा रहा है, जिसको आप म्यूजियम कह रही हैं, वो रामायण पार्क के नाम से है। मैंने उसकी भी बात कह दी, उसी में दोनों को एक साथ क्लब किया है। और हमने कहा कि लॉलीपॉप से काम नहीं चलेगा। राम मंदिर के निर्माण की बात करो, वहां पर घाट अच्छे बनने चाहिए उसकी बात करो, बिजली की सप्लाई अच्छी हो इसकी बात करो, वहां पर सड़कें अच्छी हो, नालियां साफ हो इसकी बात करो, और राम मंदिर निर्माण की बात करो, इसकी हमने बात कही है। तो ये चीज होनी चाहिए। लेकिन जो फिर भरत कुंड बना हुआ है, आज तक भरत कुंड में, वहां पर तालाब में कभी कभी जब पानी हो जाता है तो जलकुंभी इतनी हो जाती है, उसको कोई साफ करने वाला नहीं रह जाता। वहां पर कोई व्यवस्था नहीं है। हम लोगों ने जो पहले सरकार में बनवाया था, वहां पर रामायण पार्क करके वो बनवाया, कथा कुंज करके बनाया था, तो आज वहां गेस्ट हाउस बन करके तैयार है। ना वहां पर बिस्तर है, ना वहां पर बेड है, ना वहां कोई व्यवस्था है। लोग आते हैं, यात्री तीर्थयात्री भटकते हैं। अगर अयोध्या में मंदिरों के अंदर स्थान ना हो तो रात को कहाँ रहे वो?
तो आप ये कह रहे हैं, आप विनय कटियार जी ये कह रहे हैं कि महेश शर्मा जहां म्यूजियम की बात करते हैं, लॉर्ड राम को लेके राम म्यूजियम की बात करते हैं, रामायण म्यूजियम की बात करते हैं, आप कह रहे हैं म्यूजियम काफी नहीं, अब यहां वक्त आ गया है मंदिर बनाने की। तो लेकिन मैं आपसे ये कहूंगी कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट में मामला अभी है, हाई कोर्ट का जजमेंट आया, सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने उस जजमेंट पर स्टे लगाया, तो वहां पे मंदिर होना चाहिए या नहीं होना चाहिए ये मामला तो अब कोर्ट को तय करना होगा। तो आप ये कैसे एक तरह से अनाउंस कर सकते हैं कि वहां मंदिर बनना चाहिए?
नहीं, देखिए, इसके 3 ऑप्शन हैं। एक अदालत है, एक बातचीत का माध्यम है, एक संसद के अंदर कानून बना करके है। इसके 3 ऑप्शन हैं। तो तीन ऑप्शनों में से कहीं तो बातचीत चालू होनी चाहिए, कहीं तो कोई काम होना चाहिए। आज की तारीख में लोकसभा में हमारा बहुमत है, राज्यसभा हमारा बहुमत नहीं, ये बात मानी, लेकिन लोकसभा में तो पास हो जाना चाहिए। क्योंकि जिन परिवारों के लोग कार सेवक शहीद हुए, आज सब घेरते हैं हम लोगों को, सब कहते हैं कि हमारे परिवार का तो अमुक व्यक्ति चला गया। आप सब इधर उधर की बात करते हो, लेकिन राम मंदिर बनना चाहिए इसकी बातें नहीं करते हो। तो बात सही है कि राम मंदिर बनना चाहिए, इसके लिए हम लोग आंदोलन चलाने वाले नेता हैं, तो हमारी जिम्मेदारी बनती है कि राम की जन्मभूमि पर राम का मंदिर जल्दी बने। भगवान राम टाट में है, बाकी लोग ठाट में हैं, तो ये कब तक चलेगा?
तो आपका ये कहना है कि लोकसभा में, पार्लियामेंट में बीजेपी को यह मुद्दा अब उठाना चाहिए?
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल लाना चाहिए।
पर स्पेसिफिकली क्या करना चाहिए? आप क्या कानून की बात कर रहे हैं, लेजिस्लेशन की बात कर रहे हैं?
नहीं, उसको पास कर देना चाहिए कि हाँ राम मंदिर बनना चाहिए। वो हिंदुओं को जमीन सौंप दे, राम भक्तों को जमीन सौंप दे।
सर, मैं आपको याद फिर दिलाऊंगी कि मामला अभी कानून में है और कोर्ट में है, और आप एक नए कानून की बात कर रहे हैं। यू आर टॉकिंग ऑफ अ न्यू लॉ व्हेन द मैटर इज इन कोर्ट। बीजेपी की अपनी पोजीशन जो है, आपकी पार्टी की मैनिफेस्टो में, यस यू आर कमिटेड टू अ राम मंदिर, लेकिन आप या कोर्ट की बात करते हैं निगोशिएटेड सेटलमेंट में। तो निगोशिएटेड सेटलमेंट जब तक ना हो तो आप पार्लियामेंट में एक नए कानून की बात कैसे कर सकते हैं?
तो निगोशिएटेड नहीं, निगोशिएटेड करना होना चाहिए, तो निगोशिएशन का काम तो शुरू करें। कहीं तो कुछ शुरू करना चाहिए, कहीं से कोई काम दिखना चाहिए। वो तो कहीं कोई काम दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है। हम लोग राज्यसभा में बोले हैं, कई बार बोल चुके हैं राम मंदिर का निर्माण होना चाहिए, लेकिन सवाल आपका राज्यसभा में बहुमत नहीं है, ये बात सही है, मैं मानता हूं, लेकिन लोकसभा में तो है। उसको प्रस्ताव को पास करें। सरदार पटेल ने सोमनाथ मंदिर निर्माण कराने के लिए लोकसभा में प्रस्ताव लाए थे, वहां संसद के अंदर प्रस्ताव पास हुआ था, तो ये सारा काम तो हुआ था। तो ये लालीपाप का काम बंद होना चाहिए, राम मंदिर का निर्माण होना चाहिए।
आपको सुन के तो ये लग रहा है कि आपकी सबसे ज्यादा नाराजगी अखिलेश यादव या किसी और पार्टी से नहीं, आपकी अपनी पार्टी से है।
हमारी नाराजगी किसी की नहीं है, किसी के साथ नहीं। हम सबको राम भक्त बनाना चाहते हैं। जो इधर उधर टहल रहे हैं उनको भी राम भक्त बनाना चाहते हैं। हम तो अखिलेश भी अगर राम के थीम की पार की बात करते हैं तो उनको भी हम कहते हैं तुम राम भक्त बनो और घोषणा करो कि अयोध्या में राम मंदिर का निर्माण करेंगे, तो हम उनका समर्थन करेंगे। वो हमें राम मंदिर की घोषणा करें कि हम बनाएंगे।
विनय जी, आखिर में मैं आपसे पूछूंगी, क्या ये राम के नाम में राजनीति नहीं है, वही राजनीति जो बरसों से चल रही है? आप और अखिलेश यादव दोनों ही एक ही तरह की राजनीति खेल रहे हैं, एक ही तरह की राजनीति हुई ना?
ये कोई राजनीति नहीं हुई, ये कोई राजनीति नहीं हुई। हम किसी प्रकार की और राजनीति नहीं करना चाहते। ये राजनीति शब्द नहीं है। राम हमारे आस्था के सवाल है, हमारी निष्ठा का सवाल है। राम हमारे सब कुछ है, आराध्य देव हैं, और इसीलिए उनके लिए कह दिया जाए कि राम की राजनीति कर रहे हैं, तो ये ठीक नहीं है।
All right, Vinay Katiyar, thank you so much for joining us on the buck stops here. The BJP's Vinay Katiyar is now saying lollipop band kariye, describing the proposed museum by the centre in Ayodhya as a mere lollipop. He wants construction to begin on a mandir. He's talking about how there is a majority that the BJP enjoys in the Lok Sabha, and the BJP should move to bring in a legislation talking about a mandir in a mandir in Ayodhya, much the same way as he says Sardar Patel did for the Somnath mandir. Let's go straight to our debate today. Mandir politics is back. It seems to be competitive politics between the BJP and the Samajwadi Party, but does the voter even care in 2016? On the program today from the BJP, GVL Narasimha Rao, Abhishek Singhvi of the Congress is with us, Gaurav Bhatia of the Samajwadi Party is with us. Professor Rakesh Sinha, historian and RSS ideologue, is with us, and Sharad Pradhan, senior journalist and commentator, is with us. GVL Rao, Vinay Katiyar is not the opposition. He is your own party. He is calling the proposed museum in Ayodhya to be a mere lollipop. He is in fact going one step further. I'm not sure if you can. Is that Mr. Rao? Yeah. He's going one step further and talking about how you actually should bring in a new law in the Lok Sabha, and you have the numbers, so what are you waiting for?
No, Barkha, the party's position is very well articulated in our manifesto, and currently what the government, the construction of the temple, I think is now, the matter is sub judice in the Honorable Supreme Court. We have talked about a solution through either a negotiated or a mutual agreement between communities, or through the court order, and that has nothing to do with the announcement of the tourism minister, culture minister. This is entirely a tourism development proposal, and it's very unfair that this issue comes up in media now, but when the Congress government talked about it, the same issue in 2012 and 2013, it doesn't become political. So I think one is looking through jaundiced eyes and also through colored lens when one looks at a BJP government compared to a Congress government, because the same proposals were discussed and cleared by the Congress when they were in power. This is a tourism promotion. This is a religious tourism promotion. I think we have to promote our culture so that people who go to Ayodhya have, besides offering obeisance at the makeshift temple,
yes,
they have something to really know about the great history.
GVL Rao,
why are we undermining our own history?
GVL Rao, you said jaundiced eyes just for the BJP, but my question and my opening comment also included the Samajwadi Party. So the questions are not specific, certainly only to the BJP, but you make the point that the Congress did exactly the same. It had exactly the same proposals. You haven't yet answered how you see your own BJP leader Vinay Katiyar, but I'll allow Abhishek Singhvi to come in and then we can go back to what Vinay Katiyar said. Abhishek.
There are two issues here. One is Vinay Katiyar and one is this tourism. Yes. Barkha, there's a very delicious irony here. Actually, in one sense, in one very weird sense, I would agree with Mr. Vinay Katiyar, who at least tries to show a greater degree of honesty. Tell me, Barkha, he's asking a simple question to which you are not getting any answer from any BJP wala. Why is it that all the BJP governments, the senior leaders, the workers don't resign en masse because Ram Mandir is not built from 98 to 2004, from 2014 to 2016? Why doesn't the Prime Minister or senior ministers resign? It is an issue so dear to their heart. Why is it that 6 years of Vajpayee government, Article 370 was kept behind a shelf with a huge amount of dust?
What does that have to do with the
Why
Ram Mandir?
is it that the same happened?
What does that have
no,
to do with the
Ram
museum?
Mandir,
okay, forget the Mandir. What does it have to do with the museum?
No, 1 minute.
Which the BJP says was
Barkha,
part of your proposals
I said
as well.
there are two issues.
Yes.
Barkha, you said there are two issues. You
Yes.
just played Vinay Katiyar. I am only answering Vinay Katiyar. Please don't mix up. I have not come to the tourism circuit.
Okay.
I started by saying there are two issues.
Okay.
So Vinay Katiyar asked the question, which I am now adopting and asking.
Yes.
That you are not using it as a pure lollipop, as a pure enticement and allurement, and talking about it selectively and opportunistically during election times, big or small, UP or non-UP. Is this a way of fooling the public of India? At least have the shame of resigning on something which is so dear to your heart. Number two, on the tourism circuit.
Yes. Yeah. Answer the tourism circuit and then I'll go back to Mr. Rao.
1 minute. The tourism proposal, my friend has fudged the issue completely. That's not the question the nation is asking today. All of us have more than greater reverence for Ram, and all of us stand for tourism circuits. The question the nation is asking is not the proposal of the Congress in 2013 or the proposal ongoing today with the Buddhist circuit or Ram circuit. The question the country is asking is, why is suddenly the minister talking about it on the eve of the UP elections?
Okay.
Did Mr. Mahesh Sharma talk about it from 2014 to 16?
Let me bring in
Did
GVL
anybody
Rao.
wag their small little tail and
can
do
I-
anything
can I-
concrete? Did you hear it in the media? 1 minute, let me finish. Did you hear it in the media? Did they say that we are held up because of this logistical
Let me bring in
problem?
GVL Rao now.
And look
Let
at
me
the
bring him in.
statement. The
Let me bring
content
him
of the statement
Yeah.
is obviously flagging an issue a few weeks or months before the election.
Okay, Mr.
So
Rao.
people they think are eating grass.
Mr.
No,
Rao,
grass.
Mr. Rao, 2 points here. One, Abhishek saying
Barkha.
you've only remembered this issue before the polls. 2, Vinay Katiyar saying this is a lollipop. He's your own colleague.
I'll answer both, but please give me the same time that you have given to the Congress spokesperson.
You got more
The
time.
reality is that Congress wallahs seem to be inspired by the BJP ideology. They want us to implement our promise some decades ago. We have put 370 on the back burner. We said it's something that we are committed to, but we want this to be done through a dialogue. But Congress, if they want to join hands with the BJP, why don't they say it openly? If this is not a political issue, if they also wanted to build a religious circuit, Lord Ram circuit, I think what is political about it? If Congress agrees, BJP agrees, SP agrees, BSP agrees, there is nothing to debate here. But the problem is that the Congress wants to do it with an eye on vote bank. It's my charge against the Congress that they want to rake up this as political issues. When they did this, when they promoted this as an idea, it was fantastic for the Congress. But the BJP moots the same idea.
I'll put that to Congress, but what about Vinay Katiyar? Before I get Gaurav Bhatia in, what about Vinay Katiyar's lollipop comment, Mr. GVL Rao? What about him saying that you should bring in a law in Parliament? You have the numbers in the Lok Sabha, bring in a law.
Barkha, I told you my party's position. That could be his personal view. And as someone who has participated in the movement for Ram Mandir temple, I can very well understand his emotions. But that's not the party view. The party's view is clear. This is not meant to be a sort of a replacement for temple, or this is not a partial solution for it. It's an additionality. This is to promote culture, our cultural heritage. And as far as the question about construction through a law is concerned, that's currently not before the party. We want this to be settled in a court of law, or this has to be done through a mutually negotiated settlement. But I will not. This is his personal view, and I can very well understand. I can understand his emotion, but that's not the official view of the party as of now.
Okay, let me bring in Gaurav Bhatia. Gaurav Bhatia, GVL Rao makes the point that developing the tourism circuit with a similar proposal was done by the Congress in 2012 and 2013 as well. But there is something quite interesting about the fact that the museum and the theme park has all been brought up just before the elections. Why has the Samajwadi Party thought of this Ram Leela based theme park just as we approach polls? And isn't this competitive Mandir politics?
Barkha, I will start by answering your question, but do give me time to respond to the main issue tonight, and that is the Ram temple issue. You asked me why did the Samajwadi Party rake up the issue of a Lord Rama theme park just before the election. I must apprise you that yesterday's cabinet meeting only decided the kind of sandstone that will be used for this theme park, and this decision was taken much prior in time. So it wasn't as if, just before the UP elections, the Samajwadi Party decided that there would be a Ram theme park. The decision was taken long time back. Now, very importantly, I wanted to point out the double standards of the Bharatiya Janata Party. When it comes to communal politics, the Prime Minister from the Red Fort says that please don't make any communal statements, but we all know what Mr. Sangeet Som and Mr. Yogi Adityanath specialize in. Then about the surgical strike, the Prime Minister says no one should take. Let me complete my point. I'm telling you the double standards of Congress.
Diverging.
Now, for the surgical strikes, the Prime Minister says that nobody would take credit but the armed forces. We all heard Mr. Manohar Parrikar trying to give credit to the RSS. Third, the Ram Mandir. Mr. Rajnath Singh, just in May 2016, when asked a question on Ram Temple, said, the matter is sub judice. I will not comment on it. What gives the authority to Uma Bharti ji, who is a cabinet minister, and Mr. Vinay Katiyar then not to toe the line and talk about...
But can you answer your party? They'll speak for themselves. But can you answer why the Samajwadi Party has decided to come up with this theme park just ahead of the elections? The Congress and the BJP will speak for themselves. You please speak for your party.
in the beginning,
Yes.
I addressed your question, then I moved on to the BJP.
So I haven't heard
And
the
you can
answer.
check the record.
Please be more specific.
If you haven't heard, I will repeat
No,
for
no,
your
no, no.
benefit.
I don't think the
Hear
answer
me
is
out then.
specific. I do not think the answer is specific.
Our answer is very specific. You know what decision was taken yesterday? Look at the minutes of the cabinet that were released to the media, including NDTV. The cabinet meeting only decided that sandstone will be used for the construction of theme park.
Yeah.
The decision to have a theme park for Lord Rama was taken long time back, not just before the UP election. And I would go on to say one more very important thing. Barka, I welcome the museum by
Yes.
the BJP. I welcome the theme park.
Okay.
But at least the BJP should not rake up issues which are pending before the Honorable Supreme Court. Just a line from a constitution bench judgment of the Supreme Court which says it is well settled that it is inappropriate for comments to be made publicly in the media or otherwise.
So you're
on
talking
cases,
about Vinay
civil and
Katiyar's
criminal,
comments.
which
Okay.
are sub judice.
Okay,
Which are
I'll
sub
take
judice.
that back
This
to
is what
Mr.
the
Rao.
Supreme
I'll take that
Court
back to
said.
Mr. Rao. I need the Congress, the BJP, and the SP to just hold their comments for a moment. I need to get Rakesh Sinha and Sharad Pradhan in. Rakesh Sinha, the fact of the matter is that you have the Shiv Sena today in one of their editorials saying that the time for slogans is over. It's time to build up to now pick up bricks. You have what Vinay Katiyar has said. You also have Minister Giriraj Singh saying Ram Mandir 200% बनेगा दुनिया की कोई ताकत इसको नहीं रोक
And
सकती.
Uma Bharti yesterday,
One minute,
Barka.
let
Uma
him come in.
Bharti
Rakesh
yesterday.
Sinha, go ahead. Why are we seeing the resurrection of Mandir politics? Why are we seeing 90s politics being played out in 2016?
No, I think the statement of Vinay Katiyar is a resounding expression of his faith in Ram Janmabhoomi temple construction. And I find there is no contradiction between the renovation of Ayodhya and construction of Ram temple. You know, the people's reverence for Ayodhya is so much that in villages you go and people will express Ayodhya ji, not Ayodhya. So if any government is doing something for Ayodhya, that should be welcomed. But other aspect is that there is no dilution in commitment to Ram Janmabhoomi. Only thing is that the secularist forces and parties are still living in the 1990s narrative. Things have changed. After the Ayodhya verdict was not based on merely on emotions. It was based on cognitive. It was a cognitive judgment. It was based on facts and empirical facts.
But
And
Rakesh
there in
ji,
that
Rakesh
judgment,
ji, are you saying
let
you
me
agree with Vinay
Barkha,
Katiyar?
let me complete.
Do you agree with Vinay Katiyar's comments that the
let me-
museum is a lollipop?
No, there is no contradiction between the two. And
Do you
we should
agree
not
with
do
him?
expression policing.
I'm saying you
If we
agree
say-
with him.
No, in democracy,
Do you
no,
agree
I
with him?
think it was a resounding expression of his faith in the Ram Janmabhoomi, and saying the BJP has not moved away from his commitment.
Okay. Let me bring
The
in
party
Sharad.
is doing party.
Let me bring in Sharad.
Let me complete in 30 seconds.
Okay. Okay.
Two quick points, Barkha. 2 quick points.
The High
One
Court
thing is
judgment
that the
has
old
been
narrative
stayed
has
by
changed.
the Honorable
Mohan
Supreme
Bhagwat
Court,
ji-
and I'm sure you are
Mohan
aware of
Bhagwat
it,
ji has
Rakesh
categorically
Sinha.
said this should not be seen in the context of winning and win and loss. It is not a now Hindu-Muslim issue. Now there is a churning among the Muslim community. They want that Ram temple should be constructed. Second, Congress and Samajwadi Party are not clear what they want. They are speaking just like that. They want Ram Janmabhoomi, the construction of Ram temple, and BJP is obstructing. Mohan Bhagwat ji has proposed, and last 1 year, Mohan Bhagwat ji has proposed that Ram Mandir should be constructed on pattern of the Somnath temple.
Okay, I need to bring in
Somnath
Sharad
temple was
Pradhan.
constructed
Rakesh
by
ji, I need to bring in
Sardar
Sharad
Patel,
Pradhan, and
then
then
we
we go back to the
guarded
others.
Dr. Rajendra Prasad all were the
Okay,
I want to
commentators.
respond
Okay,
to
Rakesh,
Rakesh.
Sharad. Gaurav Bhatia says,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Sharad.
Waiting
Gaurav
for a long
Bhatia
time.
says,
Yeah.
Gaurav
Yeah.
Bhatia says, we took the decision to build the theme park long ago. Yesterday, only the material was cleared. The BJP says the museum is not to be conflated with the Mandir movement. That will, as we have always said, either be decided in court or a negotiated settlement. But you have other voices within the BJP talking differently. You have a Mayawati lashing out at the Samajwadi Party, not buying that yesterday's announcement was only about sandstone. Sharad, what's going on here?
Well, you know, it is sheer politics, hardcore politics being played by each one of them. And this is a part of their strategy. The way the BJP has come in to rake up the issue, it's very evident. To me, it seems that somehow they want to keep the the nationalist sentiment that has come out of the surgical strikes, they want to keep it alive till the elections. And there's no way that they can do it. Either they go on for another strike, which I don't think is possible. So to keep the Hindutva line on.
What is the
this is
connection
how they
between
have
the
come back,
surgical
because
strikes? No, hang on, Sharad.
I'll
What
tell
is the
you.
connection
I'll tell
between
you.
the surgical strikes, which is you know, a preemptive strike to stop terrorism, and the Mandir politics? What is the connection? Why are you linking the two?
The BJP element feels that that is how they can build up the Hindutva line, because they've all along, you know, the way the kind of utterances their leaders have made. So to keep that alive, they want to build up the Hindutva tempo. And let me tell you, Amit Shah has all along, he has been talking quite openly about the temple. He is the one who started, his people started with love jihad, with Ghar Wapsi, the beef politics, and now they have come to bring in the common civil code. Now, you know, that is because they want to keep the Hindutva card alive until the elections. The surgical strikes too, they want
Can
to
I
use
come
in
in,
that same,
on that?
on the same line.
But
And
why
let
spare the Samajwadi
Why?
Party, Sharad, from your critique? If they're all playing politics, they're
no,
all playing
Samajwadi
politics,
Party.
including the Samajwadi Party. If the BJP is playing
Barkha.
politics, so is the
Well-
SP. So is the SP.
Well, the Samajwadi Party had actually this theme park what planned by them about 2 months back. It was 2 months back, which is also close to the elections.
Yes.
I am not denying that Samajwadi Party too could be trying to,
Barkha.
you know,
Okay.
to keep some
I
kind of a
respond?
soft Hindutva line.
Yes.
At the same time, they know that their Muslim vote is intact.
Yeah.
And they, now with the family divided, where the Muslim vote goes, nobody knows.
Okay,
At that point
those
of
are
time,
important
they
points.
did
Sharad,
think
hang
of
on.
that.
Sharad, hang on. You made two
But
important
let
points
me-
about the
let me-
BJP
one-
and the
one small
Samajwadi
point,
Party.
Barkha.
Yeah. Okay,
The
Sharad.
small point, Barkha.
Yeah, okay.
I don't see the temple card working for the BJP in the elections, because it has lost its utility, political utility, long back. I have watched Ayodhya. I have been to Ayodhya on every 6th of December after 1992 as well, and 6 years after
Okay.
the demolition, when Advani came there were 500 people in the name of the temple.
Right.
There were 3,000 policemen and 500 people.
Important
And after
point.
that, no big leader ever came to
So
Ayodhya
you're
on the
actually
6th of
saying
December.
there's a
So-
miscalculation by the political parties here, even at the level of cynical politics. But GVL Rao, Abhishek Singhvi, and Gaurav Bhatia in that
they
order.
can't think of
GVL
anything
Rao, GVL Rao. I need to go to Mr. Rao now. Mr. Rao, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barkha, there is an interesting observation that anyone with perception can make, any perceptive analyst can make. A few years ago, there used to be a huge dichotomy between the BJP's position. We practiced what we believe is genuine secularism, and the Congress, SP, BSP brand of perverse secularism, where anti-Hinduism was pervaded as secularism and with an eye on vote bank. But today you see that distinction has slowly dissipated, and you see all political parties making a nuanced shift towards the BJP's position. We talk about a museum, we see nothing religious about it, and now the Congress, SP, BSP, everyone agrees to it. And we talk about triple talaq, and today CPM comes out with a Politburo resolution more or less accepting our position on triple talaq. So all these practices which practice perverse secularism have now, I think, come around to our position of what constitutes genuine secularism. So if everyone agrees with museum, I have no problem with the theme park that Samajwadi Party government wanted to build, but
Okay.
it's only that they are going to be out of power very soon. So it will be seen as a gimmick. But nevertheless, I welcome it. Whichever government comes into office, it
Okay.
will be a BJP government. I'm sure it will carry
Okay.
that idea forward.
Okay, Abhishek Singhvi, I have here an article in front of me from the Times of India of September 2013 that talks about how under the UPA, the Ministry of Tourism did in fact want to, among other circuits, promote a similar kind of tourism in the Awadh Ayodhya circuit. So why is it that when the BJP does it, it's Manda politics, when the Congress does it, it's tourism? And I think Sharad Pradhan makes a valid point that are all of you dabbling in soft Hindutva, which is what GVL is saying, that you're all coming around to, variations of the BJP politics.
2 or 3 simple points.
Yes.
Let the BJP not sound self-congratulatory in a false manner. others don't support them because there's a distinction between demolishing somebody else's place of worship and making a circuit or a museum. Others don't support them on an coercively imposed UCC, Uniform Civil Code. Nobody has ever opposed a control and regulation of triple talaq. The two are different things.
Okay.
Each time the BJP is known for fudging issues, for creating confusion. Number two, the real issue is absolutely never been to have tourism segments. The first time this whole idea of distinct religious circuits was created was during UPA time, long ago, and this includes the Buddhist circuit as much as some other circuits. The point is totally different, which is the point I clarified in my opening. The point is simple. Did you find anyone, and I want to repeat this very clearly, let people make an independent judgment, you can take a call, Barkha.
Okay.
Have you found anybody tom-tomming it, Congress included, I would say other parties included also, minus the BJP,
Right.
tom-tomming any such administrative, governmental, departmental initiative, central or state, just before the elections? Just
But
as a
why are
talking
you
point?
sparing the Samajwadi Party, Abhishek, and talking only about the BJP? The Samajwadi Party's
Because
park is
I
not
don't-
being critiqued by you in the same way as the BJP's museum.
No. I did not say that. I'm saying that a administrative initiative, by a government department or a policy maker to create a tourism circuit can hardly ever be objected. But the moment the BJP does it, the whole country suspects them because of their past track record and history. And it is made
This
true to
is
fall
jaundice.
because they
Jaundice
start speaking
dies.
about it prior to, they start talking about it always
Okay.
prior to the election.
Let's bring
And you
in
have the
Gaurav
proof of the
Bhatia.
pudding just
Let's
now.
bring in Gaurav
Which
Bhatia
party
and we
has
can come
talked?
back.
Did you hear Mr. Mahesh Sharma? Did
Yes.
you hear Mr. Mahesh Sharma talking about it for the last 2 years ever?
Okay,
Please
we'll put
tell
that to
me this.
Mr. Rao. We'll put that to Mr. Rao. But Gaurav Bhatia, you tried to say that yesterday was only about sandstone for the park.
Barkha, I have 3 points to
makes
make
the
before you
point,
ask me a
Gaurav.
question.
Gaurav, Sharath makes the point that 2 months ago is also pretty close to the polls. To think of this theme park 2 months before the elections is also pretty close to the polls.
Barkha, you again missed the point, and you are a very astute reporter. He said 2 months back.
Yes, I'm saying
Elections
2
are still
months.
4 months away.
Yeah.
You said
I'm
2
saying
months
that's still
before
pretty
the
close to
election.
the
So it's 6
elections.
months before the election.
I'm saying it's still
not far
towards the
from
end of your
elections.
tenure. It is still towards the end of your tenure. That's all.
6 months before the election. And I want to read out from the cabinet note itself.
Yes.
Because let's debate on facts and let the facts be right.
Yes.
Only 2 lines.
Yeah.
मंत्री परिषद ने अयोध्या फैजाबाद में अंतरराष्ट्रीय रामलीला केंद्र के तहत निर्माणाधीन थीम पार्क में रेड सैंडस्टोन उच्च विशिष्ट के प्रयोग को मंजूरी प्रदान कर दी है. This is the cabinet meeting. So that's what I told, and I told the channel and you with some responsibility. Second, about the lollipop comment, I really want to come in on that, Barkha.
Yeah.
The BJP hands over a lollipop to Mr. Vinay Katiyar, and within a few hours we see how furious and pained he is. Imagine the plight of the common man of Uttar Pradesh who have been given a lollipop for 25 years and their promises have not been fulfilled. That is something the BJP should be asking. Third, I heard Mr. Narasimha Rao say genuine secularism. I would like to remind Mr. GVL Narasimha Rao that Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, as the Prime Minister, who they all revere and we also respect, when he attended Ram Leela celebrations, never chanted the slogans of Jai Shri Ram. There was a reason, because he was holding a very high constitutional office, and that is why he did not chant. And I'm sure he was a very devout Hindu. But Mr. Narendra
I
Modi
think
can
it's a-
chant these slogans, but at the same time, he cannot even host an iftar party or even meet the minority community on Eid.
Okay, let me
I
bring
think
in
this is the
let me
point
bring in
that we are
GVL Rao
trying to
briefly,
make,
then Rakesh
that
Sinha.
you should have the capacity
okay,
to
Gaurav,
take along
you've
people of
gone
all
off,
religions.
You've gone off into a different direction. GVL Rao, come in on that.
I am talking about communal
You see,
politics.
first let me
This is the same issue which we are discussing.
Okay, GVL Rao.
No, let me first rubbish the charge that was made against Tourism Minister not having talked about it earlier. I think Mr. Singhvi talked about it. This is a Press Trust of India report dated April 12, 2015, Center to Develop Buddha Ramayana Circuits, Tourism Minister. This is April 2015, almost 19 months ago.
Yes.
So if you haven't read this, if the media didn't blow it up, it is not tourism minister's fault. This is not something that he has
GVL
invented
Narasimha
today.
Rao,
I can show
please
it to you
tell,
on
is
your
the
screen.
land there
Center
to
to
build up your
develop
museum?
Buddha Ramayana.
Is the land
Circuits.
ready?
13
Come on,
also.
can I?
Is the land ready
can
that Mahesh
no,
Sharma
let
is
me,
rushing
I
to
did
the
not
spot?
interrupt you. I did not interrupt
Okay,
you.
let Mr. Rao finish. I need to go to Rakesh.
Why are you?
Steps
Why are
have
you
been
so?
taken.
Why are you so scared?
Okay,
And,
Mr.
and
Rao,
as,
complete-
as
GVL Rao,
regards
complete
the
your point.
chant of
Complete your point.
as regards the chant of Lord Ram, I think every proud Indian, every proud Hindu wants to do it. Every prime minister, every minister has a religion.
Atal
Nobody
Bihari
is
ji was
stopped
not a proud
from,
prime
from
minister,
practicing
according to
their
you.
religion.
Okay.
No. So it's entirely up to them. I think on Dashara, millions, crores of Indians pray to Lord Ram.
Let
so
me
if
bring in-
Congress party, if Samajwadi Party wants to do it stealthily, because they have an eye on a vote
what
bank,
about the
I
Iftar
think they
party?
can
I need-
expect this from
I
others.
need to,
Iftar
we can
party?
come back to the
Barka,
iftar
there's
party. One,
something-
Abhishek, I will come back to you. GVL Rao says, look, here's the proof. We did bring it up in 2015. But Rakesh Sinha, I think the point here is, you say there's no contradiction. One minute.
Barka, half
Yeah,
a sentence.
Okay, half a sentence, Abhishek, then
the,
Rakesh.
the point is again fudged.
Yes.
The point is again fudged. The policy was announced even in 2013.
Yes.
Mr. Mahesh Sharma may have made an announcement reiterating the policy. That's all. To the questions we are asking and you are asking is different. The different question which he doesn't answer
No,
is
200 crores was
Mr.
released
Mr.
several months
Mahesh
ago.
Sharma,
So
Mr.
nothing is
Mahesh
happening
Sharma
now.
has not shared. I did interrupt you, please. I heard you patiently. Mr. Mahesh Sharma has not told the nation in 2 years a small concrete step taken towards this circuit. Point number one. Number two, apart from a stray statement in 2015, he has not made it in any manner a matter of national debate by repeatedly or recurrently dealing with the subject in nitty-gritty
doesn't
terms.
decide
Number
in nitty-gritty
three,
debates.
he does it now, obviously and clearly to throw into the hotspot, which is a typical
Okay.
BJP political tactic being tried and tested for the last 20 years. We've seen it
I
every
need
election.
to go to
What is
I
the
need
new
to
in
go
it?
to Rakesh Sinha and Sharad Pradhan, and then we'll come back to the three of you. Rakesh Sinha, you said there is no contradiction between the BJP's position and Vinay Katiyar's statement. I see a contradiction. Vinay Katiyar is saying these slogans don't work. The museum has nothing to do with the mandir. The mandir is needed. You have the numbers in the Lok Sabha. Why are you not bringing in a legislation in the Lok Sabha? The BJP is not saying that. The Shiv Sena is saying stop the slogans, pick up the bricks. Union Minister Giriraj Singh is saying that ये 200% बनेगा, दुनिया की कोई ताकत इसको रोक नहीं सकती. So there are different voices within the larger BJP and Sena community here.
No, Barkha, you are addressing the micro issues, the expressions of different people.
Yes.
The larger issue is that the commitment for the construction of Ram temple is undiluted, undiminished. Nobody can stop it. It is a civilizational imperative. What Sharad Pradhan was saying, that hard Hindutva and the soft Hindutva, Mr. Pradhan, there is a one Hindutva, that is a nationalist Hindutva, and that is that. You just compare the issue of Ram with the civilizational context.
Barkha,
You
I
go
have
to
only
Indonesia,
one
you go to
question.
South Korea,
Yeah.
you go to let me come here. Let me come here. You go to South Korea. There is the importance of Ram, but only the Congress party is not understanding the importance of Ram. Let the Congress party spokesperson apologize to the nation. They said in their affidavit that Ram is a myth. In their affidavit on Ram Setu issue, the Congress party and the government and Sonia Gandhi, with the consent of Sonia Gandhi, the affidavit was filed and it was said that Ram was a myth. This was the biggest insult to the Hindu culture, Hindu civilization and Bhagwan Ram. Second aspect, as far as Samajwadi Party is concerned, they did a job of Dyer, General Dyer. We have not forgotten 1990s when 400 car sevak, innocent car sevak, were unprovoked car sevaks were killed. In daylight, they were killed just for the vote bank.
Can I respond?
The narrative has changed.
Barkha.
Narrative has changed. Now you are disconnected with the ground reality. The discourse on secularism all over the world has been changing. Right from US, you just see Trump Trump is raising the issue, and you are calling the America the liberal democracy. Liberal democracy is realizing.
Barkha, can I ask one question?
No, 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 we
Last
don't
point,
have to
Barkha, last point.
I also want to ask
Barkha, last
one
point.
question.
Okay,
30
okay, hang on.
seconds.
I
Can I
want
ask one
to ask
question,
questions. Okay, 1
Last
minute.
30 seconds.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Barkha, one
Rakesh ji.
question.
Okay, okay, everyone has one
Barkha,
question.
one question.
Okay, Abhishek has a question, then Sharad
only
Pradhan,
one simple
then Gaurav,
question.
then GVL
I
Rao.
also have one question.
Okay, hang
Yeah.
on.
Only
Abhishek-
one question.
okay,
I'm not
Abhishek
arguing.
first.
I'm not
okay,
arguing.
Abhishek Singhvi.
And I'd like a straight answer to it.
Okay.
Would both Mr. Sinha and Mr. Narasimha Rao agree with on this channel
That
that Vajpayee government and Modi government till now have been an utter failure in not implementing even partially the paramount object spoken with such veneration by Mr. Sinha of even starting the Ram Mandir construction, and therefore should resign and have no claim to governance?
Rakesh Sinha, why don't Rakesh Sinha, since you were speaking, I'll let you answer that.
No, I'm answering this. Look, the BJP government was formed on its manifesto. Party is committed to Ram, construction of Ram Temple, as Mr. Rao has categorically said. We are, as a parivar, committed to the construction of Ram Temple. We want a consensus, whether it is a verdict of the court or outside the court. But nobody no power on this earth can stop construction of Ram Temple.
No, but has the
This is not a
BJP
binary between
failed?
the
Is
Hindu and
Abhishek
Muslim.
Singhvi's
You made the
question?
binary between the Hindu and Muslim.
Abhishek's question is,
Non-answer to
has
my
the
question
BJP
is an
failed?
answer.
Why BJP should resign?
My
Why
non-answer
BJP
is
should
eloquent.
resign? Let Sonia Gandhi apologize for calling Ram as a myth.
Okay.
The non-answer is eloquent.
You are diverting the entire issue.
Okay.
Congress has characterized Bhagwan Ram as a myth. Your Rome Bhakti and Ram Bhakti, this is a difference between the two.
Read the affidavit.
And I
Rome
appeal to the
Bhakti
Congress
and Ram
party.
Bhakti,
I
okay.
appeal to the Congress party to change its narrative.
Okay, hang
Your
on.
Antony Committee report categorically said that your entire social philosophy is based on policy
Okay,
of appeasement.
Abhishek
It
will
is your
answer
Antony
that.
Committee.
Abhishek
Mr.
will answer that.
Mr. Sinha, you should be on the streets. You should be on the streets demanding by Dharna and Hartal a resignation of the BJP government. They have failed you.
Okay, GVL Rao can come in on
Completely.
that.
Why
Sharad
should-
Pradhan
why
Be
first.
honest to your cause.
Sharad first. Sharad, go ahead. Sharad, go ahead. Sharad, go ahead. Sharad, go ahead.
Barkha, no,
Okay.
can I come in? No, I need to come in. No, Barkha, please let me. Please, hello.
Samajwadi Party come together.
Barkha, I
and
will
support
come in
the
with a
Okay,
quick
okay,
comment.
okay.
I will
want
come
a
in with a quick
consensus.
comment.
We
Okay,
don't want a
GVL Rao,
binary in this
Rakesh
country.
ji,
Temple and mosque.
I have
Rakesh
something
ji.
important to.
Ek
I wish to
minute.
draw everybody's attention to one important.
Okay, Sharad and
Barkha, I
then
wish to
GVL
draw
Rao. Okay.
everybody's attention to one. Yeah, Barkha, there's something very important to which everybody's attention needs to be drawn, particularly Mr. Sinha, who is very knowledgeable on Hindutva issues, and Mr. GVL Narasimha Rao. You know, when this is with reference to Modi's calling out Jai Shri Ram a couple of times on the Dashera evening here. You know, let me point out that Jai Shri Ram is a battle cry, a product of the Mandir movement. It is normal, not the normal salutation to Ram. The normal salutation, traditional salutation to Ram was Siyapati Ram Chandra ki Jai. That was the traditional
Who said,
salutation to
Mr.
Ram.
Pradhan,
And
you are
I
unaware
think
of the ground
either, please
reality.
let me complete.
Ground
Please let me
reality.
complete.
Jai Shri
Mr.
Ram
Sinha,
is the
please let
oldest
me
slogan
complete,
in this
Mr.
country.
Sinha.
Jai Shri Ram is the oldest
Mr.
slogan.
Sinha, no.
You cannot
No,
dictate
that
the
is a battle
terminology.
cry. That is a battle cry. It is not a salutation to
Barkha.
Ram.
Okay.
And let me tell you, either BJP
This is
too
not the
male
battle
chauvinistic
cry.
not to use
I
Siyapati.
think
Because Siyapati
chanting
Ram
Jai Shri
Chandra
Ram
means
is a very
the
nationalist
husband of
slogan.
Sita.
I think there is no
And either
contradiction
you are-
between
okay,
nationalism
either-
and
Okay,
Jai
that's
Shri
it.
Ram.
Either you have
That's
a
it,
gender
GVL Rao
bias
and then
If
Gaurav
Prime
Bhatia.
Minister is
Okay,
chanting,
Sharad, you
he's
made
a
your
Hindu,
point.
he has right
Rakesh
to
ji,
chant.
you made your point. Now GVL Rao. GVL Rao.
De-Nehruization of
No,
Indian politics is
GVL Rao.
imperative. Today's
GVL Rao.
imperative.
GVL Rao.
De-Nehruize the Indian politics.
Mr. Sinha, let Mr. Rao speak. Mr. Rao.
No, so, yeah, Mr. Singhvi, Abhishek Manu Singhvi is a very experienced lawyer, and we consider him a spokesperson with a lot of cerebral assets. But I think he is now so despondent, and now he is representing the very poor spokespersons of the Congress party, making the kind of comments which do not deserve a response. I think Prime Minister Narendra Modi came into office promising good governance, ending the corruption raj of the Congress party, and we have done that in flying colors. And people of Uttar Pradesh and rest of the country will give a huge mandate to the BJP because of the kind of good governance, Ram Raj, that we have ushered in. I think a Congress party will never understand it. Congress never has this kind of concept of good governance You have only used your power for benefiting, for indulging in acts of crony capitalism, corruption, anti-Hinduism, and misgovernance. So people will vote us despite your best attempts. You will not elicit a response
Barkha,
because
are
this
we
is
having
not
a
what we
speech or an
contested
answer to a
elections
question?
on.
Okay, let me bring in
I
Gaurav
haven't heard a
Bhatia and then you
single
can
answer
come
to
in,
a
Abhishek.
question.
I will bring in Gaurav and then Abhishek can come in. Gaurav, go ahead.
Yeah, I was hearing Mr. Rakesh Sinha say that no power on earth can stop the construction of Ram temple at the disputed site. I would like to ask Mr. Rakesh Sinha, does he believe in the constitution of the country and the verdict of the Honorable Supreme Court? What if the Honorable Supreme Court decides that a Ram temple cannot come there because the land belongs to the Waqf board? What would they do? Will they abide by the judgment of the Supreme Court or not? And second, I would say, Barkha, it's not new that BJP leaders rush to Ayodhya during Parliament or UP Assembly polls. We also saw Mr. Amit Shah, when he took charge as UP in charge, he went to Ayodhya first and again made a controversial statement there. So every time when UP is poll bound, all
Okay.
these BJP leaders
Let Rakesh
think about
Sinha
Lord
answer
Ram,
your
start
question.
chanting slogans and then forget Lord
Let
Ram.
Rakesh Sinha answer your question, then Abhishek, and then we do have to close. Go
Barkha,
ahead.
is also a lie that 400 people died in the firing. That only 18 people had died in that firing. It's a lie to be spreading at this point of time when elections are around the corner.
Bis Sindhu.
Rakesh
Bis
Sinha
Sindhu
ji has
Prasad
another
produced
book
a
of
list
history.
400 people.
Sharad ji,
400
Rakesh
people
Sinha
were
ji has
killed.
another
Bis
book
Sindhu
of
Prasad
history.
Let
was
Rakesh
on this
Sinha
that
answer.
has been
Let
printed by
Rakesh
the
Sinha answer,
RSS.
please.
Bis Sindhu
Let
Prasad
Professor Rakesh Sinha
was a
answer.
stakeholder and Bis Sindhu Prasad has produced the list.
Acha.
Many dead bodies were found later on.
Okay, Rakesh Sinha, on the
So
point
here
of what
I am
court?
answering the Gaurav
The court.
Absolutely.
On the
Yes,
court.
false and
Let's talk
always-
about the
we
court.
always
Let's
respected
talk
the
about
court.
the Supreme Court. Rakesh
Because
ji,
we-
Rakesh ji, court
we
वाले सवाल पे जवाब
we,
दीजिए.
we have resounding confidence on our facts. We have produced the medieval period, of the ancient period, and the modern period.
No,
All
but
facts
what
are
if
with
it
us.
doesn't happen
BSP
is my
has produ-
question.
BSP
Rakesh ji,
BSP
you missed my question.
No,
What
it,
if
it
it doesn't
is, it is
happen?
impossible. Impossible.
So you are
Allahabad
preempting the
High Court
Supreme
had
Court
given the judgment, and
You
that
are
judgment
aware
was
of what
categorically
the
clear.
Supreme Court will decide.
And you know,
that is very
you
unfortunate.
know, the
Yeah,
when there is
that's very
when there is
unfortunate.
a civilizational question, you cannot
You have
bind
decided
a
not to
civilizational
answer my
question.
Okay,
question. I
okay,
respect
last
that.
comments
what
to
about the
Abhishek
informed
Singhvi and
civil
GVL Rao.
You
I
have-
have
you
to
have
say
too
thank
much
you there to the
respect for the
others.
court.
Okay,
Barkha,
please.
Barkha, when court gives verdict on informed civil court, where is Samajwadi Party and Congress Party on Savano case?
That is a good
When the
point,
question
and
of
let me
informed
take that to
civil court
Abhishek
comes, then they
Singhvi.
reject
Okay,
the court.
Rakesh ji,
Now
that
they are-
was going to
they are
be my
talking about
question
the
to
court.
Abhishek
Barkha,
Singhvi.
Barkha.
Now
One
they are talking
minute.
about the constitution.
Okay, I have to
Barkha.
now shout at all of you because I have only 30 seconds each left for the closing comments by the BJP and the Congress. Abhishek Singhvi, Rajiv Gandhi first allowed the Shilanyas to take place where the Babri Masjid stood. The Shah Bano judgment is also a shadow from that period. My point is that all of your parties are guilty of having played politics with this issue at one or the other point in history. So a quick closing remark on that. You carry also the burden
You
of
cannot-
history. Narasimha Rao was the leader when the mosque came down. So everybody carries a bit of the guilt and a bit of the burden of history. Abhishek, quickly, and then last word to
we
GVL.
can-
Rahul Gandhi visited
sir,
Ayodhya recently.
No,
Yeah.
Barkha,
Yeah.
Barkha, certainly, I think, first of all, nobody can answer the question in 30 seconds when you go back to history. Secondly, I think the real point is being missed, apart from the fact that Mr. Narasimha Rao seems to believe that heaping scorn and abuse will answer a question. I've heard not a single fact, single answer on the merits of the question I asked.
Okay.
Second and last.
Yes.
Second and last. Of course, if heaping scorn could win arguments, he'd win hands down. Number two, the real point, Barkha, at the base of all this debate is nothing to do with Ram or nothing to do with religion. Because I think if you were to simply say the most universal element of respect and reverence exists in this country for Ram, even amongst non-Hindus. That's the
Yes.
beauty of it.
Yes.
But that's not the issue. At base is the issue of hypocrisy.
Okay.
Just take two things.
Yes.
You kept saying you are. The argument last time round was you are a government of coalition, so we can't do 370 and we can't do Ram Mandir. You are now for the first time a government of a clean majority in the Lok Sabha on your own and a big majority with a coalition of
So
NDA.
you want them to you
Have
want
you
them to
touched
agitate for the Ram
370?
Mandir? You
Have you
want
touched
them to agitate
370?
for the Ram
No,
Mandir?
I am
Do you
pointing
want
out
them
the
to agitate for
hypocrisy.
the Ram Mandir?
No, I am pointing out the hypocrisy.
Okay, let me
That's
take
making
that
my
to
point,
Mr. Rao. Let me
that
take
they are
that to Mr.
using
Rao.
it to get votes.
Mr. Rao,
they don't believe in it.
Mr. Rao,
they
you
don't
said-
want it. They
Mr.
know it
Rao,
can't be done without a court
Mr.
order.
Rao, Mr.
They are
Rao,
only
I have to
using
end now,
it to
Abhishek.
flog a
Abhishek,
horse,
thank
a
you.
political horse.
Mr. Rao, you said Vinay Katiyar's opinion was his own. What about Giriraj Singh, who's a minister, and he says that 200% the Ram Mandir will be made at this particular site. As the question came from the Samajwadi Party, what if the Supreme Court decides otherwise?
No, let me first answer Mr. Singhvi.
Yes.
Hypocrisy is a sole property of the Congress party. If you look back at the checkered history of the Congress party, you will see their love and hate, reverence towards love and hate relationship with even Lord Ram. I think they turned believers on the eve of elections. Rahul Gandhi goes to 50 temples on the on his 50-day Padayatra because he realizes that Congress is seen as anti-Hindu, and
Okay.
this was the finding of their own
Okay.
committee, which was headed by no less than A.K. Antony.
Yes.
But as far as your question is concerned,
Yes, sir.
there is a positive judgment from the Honorable Allahabad High Court.
Yes.
And the matter is pending in the Supreme Court.
Yes.
I think a lot of this High Court battle itself ran over several years.
Yes.
And certainly, therefore, all believers in Lord Ram are confident of getting a positive verdict.
Okay.
And they are looking forward to the
So I will
construction
have
of
to
the
leave it
temple.
here,
I
but-
think the government has.
I will have to leave it
The
here.
government has not taken any
Position on this. Okay. We leave it there. GVL Rao, Abhishek Singhvi, Sharad Pradhan, Gaurav Bhatia, Rakesh Sinha. Thank you so much for joining us at the buck stops here. One thing is clear. This is a cue for the fact that election season is well and truly here as far as Uttar Pradesh is concerned. But Sharad Pradhan raised the interesting point. Does this issue even matter to voters in 2016? Maybe that's what political parties really need to reflect on. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m.